Hey, what the fuck's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about A Good Day to Die Hard, that piece of shit that came out a couple of months ago. Um, what can I say about A Good Day to Die Hard? Yeah, it's shit. It's pure dog shit. I would rather watch Twilight than watch this garbage again. It's terrible. It's awful. It's it's a, what would you call it? It's disrespectful to call this Die Hard movie. It is. It would be disrespectful. Let me tell you why. I'm being quite cam here, if you can tell. I'm being very cam. Because this movie sucks complete dick. Wait for it. First reason, the acting. What the fuck is Bruce Willis doing? I mean, in Die Hard, he was this interesting, three-dimensional character. He had different sides to him. This continued up until Die Hard with a Vengeance. He was still, very, very three-dimensional at that point. In Live Free or Die Hard, he still had some of that three-dimensional character elements, but in that movie he was just indestructible, so he was a little less relatable in that point. But it was still a fucking awesome movie. I have to admit, it was still a fucking awesome movie. So that didn't matter. But in this movie, A Good Day to Die Hard, he's not. He's a one-dimensional, boring, cliche action movie star. That's what he is. That's what he is. He's an action star in this. It's a Bruce Willis film, and he's playing Bruce Willis. That's what I'm at loss of words to say about this. Bruce Willis is shit. He's a one-dimensional character in this. Whoever wrote this fucking script, why did you give Bruce Willis fuck all to do? You bastards. You fucking wankers. I hope you are proud of yourselves that you've single-handedly ruined a great running franchise. Because they had a great crack record up until now. But you, the writer of the A-Team, had to fuck it up, didn't you? You fucking cunt. Didn't you? Yeah. Okay, so Bruce Willis is shit. What about Jai Courtney, who plays his son? What about him? He's exciting. He's not exciting, but he looks excited to be there. Yeah, unlike fucking Bruce Willis, he looks like he's just going through it for a paycheck. But he looks excited to be there, so I commemorate for that he's excited to be there. He looks excited and he's ready to go. But sadly, he just he can't do that much because the script is so boring and so stale that he can't do fuck all with it. And it's a shame, because, we could have got a good performance out of him, but, And there's no chemistry between him and Bruce Willis. There's no chemistry at all. They may as well just be two dudes fighting each other, never mind father and son. It's fucking awful. Okay, so that's the acting. What about the action? I mean, maybe the action can save it, I mean, it's a Die Hard movie after all. Die Hard are known for the action. No, of course not. There's three action sequences in the entire movie. 3 long action sequences that are separated by garbage. And yeah, they're shit too. They're really shit. There's a car chase, there's a helicopter sequence, and then the final is shit too. Lots of explosions, lots of people dying. Quite boring. Really? Really? How could you fuck up the action sequences? How? I suppose I have John Moore to fucking, thank for the shaky camera. It's like, oh, John Moore, oh my god, let's use a shaky camera and not catch any of the action whatsoever. Why? No, fuck you. Fuck you and your shitty directing and your shitty script and your shitty fucking actors. Except Jai Courtney, because he looks excited. But besides that, fuck you. I can't put into words how terrible this movie is. In my opinion, you've always got two different types of action movies. You've got your Die Hard movies and you've got your regular action movies. And Die Hard films have always been on that pedestal where they have to do a little bit more to be good. An action film has to do lots of action, lots of good one-liners, and you've got a great action movie. Die Hard, however, has to be smart. It has to be a bit smarter than that. It has to have a little bit more action, a little bit more smarts to the brain. Yeah, this film is a terrible Die Hard film. It's awful. It's a 0 out of 10 in terms of a Die Hard movie. But I'm being generous. So in terms of action movie, it's about a 3. It's that awful. It's terrible to think that Arnold Schwarzenegger's comeback in The Last Stand, which was a decent film, would outshine this movie. Would outshine a Die Hard movie. I mean, when Die Hard films get released that year, people are all like, fuck every other action movie. Die Hard, motherfuckers. The smart man's action movie. And then, they're right, because it is. But A Good Day to Die Hard is so painfully dull, so painfully tired, so painfully bad, that you can't... I found it hard to finish it. I had to actually watch it in half-an-hour segments, which, by the way, three half-an-hour segments. It's an hour and a half, whereas every other Die Hard film has been 2 hours or longer. Do you get the picture? This film is half-assed. It's a half-assed action film. Never mind a half-assed Die Hard film. It's a half-assed action film. It's a half-assed excuse for a film. It's like one of the crappy C-grade movies you would see in the 80s that tried to emulate, Sylvester Stallone as Rambo and shit. But with your son. Which I don't get. What's this whole thing nowadays where you have to have your son in the movie because that adds great plot elements? So it doesn't. And even if it did, why would you want your son there in an action movie? Fuck that shit. I want your son there. Fuck that. But to top that off, I mean, the father-son scenario is fucked up. Because that's what the action sequences are fucking separated by. Just Bruce Willis going, hey Jack, why do you not call? And then also him just complaining about the youth of today, just going, kids, meh, I'm old, I can't do action. I don't know why I agreed to this movie. Fuck you, Bruce Willis. Fuck you, John Moore. Fuck the person who wrote the script. Fuck Moscow. Okay, not fuck Moscow, but why would you film in Moscow? Why would you film in Moscow? Out of all the beautiful places on the planet to film a Die Hard movie, you filmed in fucking Moscow. It's the most dreariest, dullest, grayest looking motherfucking place on the planet. Right, that's it, I'm ending this. Alright guys, A Good Day to Die Hard is the shittiest Die Hard movie ever, and one of the crappiest action films I have seen in my lifetime. So Good Day to Die Hard is going to get a 3 out of 10 from me. Everything that's wrong with this movie was not wrong with the other Die Hards. Die Hard is still a quadrilogy, and until they come out with a decent Die Hard movie, it will stay a quadrilogy. That's my review for A Good Day to Die Hard, guys. Peace the fuck out.